Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. In the last part, we did a bunch of stuff in Mordona, and now we need to use the Imperial Smoke Signal at the specified location. I did go back in my regular gear just now, because I'm like, I can probably do that. Level Sync 50. That means I can use Dragon Kick. Yay! You don't mind me joining, seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry. I thought it'd be best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where is the enemy? Sir, over there! Send in the Reaper. Let's make an example of these insurgents. Well, let us keep hitting the Reaper till it stops moving. Yes, sir. Put down all the foot soldiers and concentrate on the Reaper. Yep, already doing it. Done that Magitek cannon. Oh, we got more foot soldiers incoming. Hostiles detected. Engaging. Ha! That did the trick. Magitek Reaper is now overclocked. Also, I am now not in fist fire. It's a thought that counts. Damn it, the armor is going to overdrive. If you value your life, stay out of its sights. At last, our very own suit of Magitek Armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, but it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But aren't those things protected in elm-thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting until it's fixed. Not 1 week of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Cart. Chocobo. I heard that! All has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Arya. Okay. I mean, I could have done this particular bit in the last video, I suppose, but eh. Whee! It's seriously limping back. Limping back. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, limping back it is. So, let us return to Revenant's Toll. Oh, hello. Please don't pull me back. I would greatly appreciate it, honestly, if you didn't drag me back with you. Oh yes, and of course we also do need to turn in problem with plasma. So, let us find our good friend. Got a little shocker, that's why I call him adventurer. You're a fearless one, sister. Ooh, Swive and Son. 7 hells for 7 brothers. That hurts like a troll marrying my daughter. Now I see why I was none too keen on getting the bugger myself. Don't know what it is, but I always end up getting shocked. Maybe I'm lightning aspected, or straight lightning disrespected even. Just my luck that I keep getting commissions from these learned types, and about half of them and half of the rest are studying lightning. Should give up adventuring and be an agent at this rate. Alright, well that wraps things up with him. So basically he was using us to do his work. Go figure. Seems to be a bit of a trend. Magitek Armor and the others took it inside, going in and join them. Let's go to Sid's workshop. Hello. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. Needn't worry though, Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job is done. It's a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Yeah, that seems like a good thing. Every little thing she does is Magitek. Repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty, which has subsequently ascertained that the Magitek core which it drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be repaired at least at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we did not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona. All is not lost. All is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative source. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. As I believe that she has already informed you, the Magitek core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers at Castrum Century had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk rousing Imperial suspicion. But do not disrepair, for I believe there is a solution to substitute the Magitek core with a mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmith's Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Uldal and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I, mention how much they cost? No? Well, the kit typically costs something in the order of, hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Ay. I think before we go back to Uldal, though, I am going to head east and do those side quests. Go take them on, because it does not appear we are being sent that way. Oh, the rugged researcher. I tell Ezra, no one this is to me. The amount of times people see that. Would see that back when this was level 50 was the cap. And NPC would just keep on appearing for that fate. And oh my goodness. So many times. Alright, let's get pieces of airship hull. Convenient that we can just do it like this. Oh my gosh, I'm having a fight with the heat right now. I honestly don't even know when this is going up, but like it's still like somewhat hot. It's still like we're only just barely starting to kind of transition into fall weather, which of course means still fires, but at this point. And so I'm like, I need cool. Oh, I'm too cold. Oh, I need cool. I'm too cold. And back and forth, basically. Like the quests often like to have me do. Yeah, Is there more? No. So, there's one down there, one over here. So I believe we should head over there, because the last three we need are probably over there. Well, two are anyway. Let's find one more. Somewhere. Oh, the fate's coming this way, guys. Man. Oh, fate. Should do more to get seals to rank up, but... So really... Oh, it is back here. Okay. Got it. Alright, so there's our pieces of the airship hull, which means we now need to head down to St. Quinoche. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Hunting a log enemy. Let us punch it. I want to say we need 3 of these. Is there 3 or 5? I don't remember. It's 3, okay. I didn't completely misremember them. It's not the right kind of Gigas. So, welcome to St. Quinoche. It is fine. Of course, have our leave NPC. Blah, 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 blah. We're almost done with this nonsense, except... yeah. We need to soothe. Blah, 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 blah. Got our chocobo keep here. The usual rounds. One adventure in the Khan of Kakamahe is certain to be of great help to us. You are interested in helping, I trust. We sons of St. Quinoche have had our share of troubles of late. Your assistance would be most welcome. I think you'll find it an equally rewarding enterprise. Playing the postman. The sons of St. Quinoche draw together the finest minds in Eorzea to bend their combined strength upon the Alec in question. With such a lofty mission come certain sacrifices. We all have left our homes, our friends, and our families to be here, you see. Many a sob has been stifled in this camp, I am sure. Some of us will be here for moons, others for years. We know not what we shall find or when. Till then, there are the letters, full of news from home. Will you take these letters to the sons? Hardly a task for an adventure, but it will give you an opportunity to see the camp and speak with some of our party. Hit the hippogriffs. You're an adventurer, are you not? Several of our surveyors have been wounded by hippogriffs in the crystallized area to the north. It's astonishing how fleet and fierce they are in this region. Yet we must teach them to flee, not charge, and the sons of St. Quinoche are about their... hello again. About their scholarly business. I suggest you call a few of the hippogriffs so that they might learn this lesson. Good evening to you. Is there something you require? Yep. You want to know what these are? Well, well, so there is still meat left to pick off the bone. This is made of cermet, a Garlean alloy. Great resistance, some might say impervious to cannon fire, and beyond their capacity to create. If we could produce our own, there would be cermet pouring out of every metalworks in every city. Or mayhap, if we knew what metal stirred this alloy, we could use the knowledge in other ways. Or sired, not stirred. Are you not wanting to study these, then? Just information. Let me guess. School game. Here are the pieces back, and tell her again that the sons are not here to provide free appraisals. Straight out of Abalathia. There. I hear a message from an expedition to the south. They are troubled by Gigas, and fear an attack must soon come. Head south forthwith if you would help us. Okay, so we need to head south and north. I think I can do that. Considering, I guess we may as well do it south first, because we have this quest down here. Hey, there's another Gigas for us that we happen to need. Alright, thank you, Dragana, for your assistance. That reminds me, you are a rank 3 now. Let's go ahead and teach you more HP. Your HP is now up to, you got about 700 HP. Not bad, not bad. So like, it was, just about 10%. Okay. Moon, Sliver, and me. You are Arya. I am called Thota. Is it true that adventurers are bound to secrecy whenever they undertake a commission? Excellent. Shh, it's a secret. You see, I am here for a reason of my own. The lesser moon and Dalamud. The others may burrow even deeper in the ground, but I look to the sky. 5 years ago, Dalamud flushed like the face of an old king most wroth before its swelling bulk fell to earth. I am consumed by the desire to know more. One of the fragments of the baleful satellite landed in the singing jars, and there I took myself and have been excavating ever since, until an elder Happolyte came and seized the precious artifact. Arya, I must have it back. It means everything. You must slay this hated Happolyte and return the fragment to me. I know its weakness well enough from that most dismal encounter. Here is a pepper bomb to use on a fellow creature. It was only by flinging a basket of the same peppers in his face that I escaped with my life. Alright. So we need to toss some peppers in the face of an enemy. Fair enough, fair enough. I think we can do that. But we need to head down this way. Pass up these gigas that we don't need, hopefully. Unless these are also level 49. You know. Well, so much for not fighting, I guess. Guess we're kind of getting a little bit more on level here. Kind of. As much as you can for the fact that we are out of A Realm Reborn levels. We're in Heavensward levels, but adventurer, you come from the main camp. We fear the message would not reach you in time. Harassment by the Gigas grows daily, and hello. You are lower level than your friend, like 2 feet away. Phew, that was a close call. Think Azama you were about. Well, I better return to my mark. History never waits. Alright, well that's that one. So now we need to head up to the north, make a round up there. Now we're close enough, and we've got a Shramana here. So, let's go ahead and get 19,000 experience for finishing up that hunting log. Well, you're from home. Thank you, adventurer. Oh, we were at the frontistery together. What does she want? She's to be wed. What? She's worth 2 of him, the great galumphing oaf. Oh, that'll never last. I see. I think he doesn't approve of her choice. Alright, but we do have a hippogriff. We need 3, and there's 2. Should be more, though. There should be more. So, take out this one. Now we're back to level 46 enemies, of course. And let us see if we can't find one more. I think we want to take this lower path. I think. Yeah, that's not looking like there's hippogriffs here. At any rate. No, I take that back. There is one literally 2 feet from my face. Maybe not literally 2 feet, but it was right there, okay? So that was all kinds of a terrible combination. A letter, that's a first. I would... That is no ill news. From the Peter, surely the Mather is not ill again. Quite the contrary. She's recovered from her dropsy and demanding I return home and give her grandchildren? Oy. Okay, I'm glad I never had that kind of pressure. That would be awful. Oh, and there is Havelitz, which we actually conveniently need for a hunting log. Conveniently. Nothing could be praised. A letter from Gridania. It must be my wife. Oh, well and prospering. She says that... What? She writes that she has taught our daughter to say Papa home soon. She can talk and I missed her first words. It's only been 3 moons since I saw them last. Aww. That's a shame. Alright, let's make our way to the Elder Happolyte. But more importantly, let's take care of 5 more of these. Because apparently, that's how many we need. And conveniently, there is a royal buttload of them up here. Ouch. I made a friend. You know me and my friends. We aren't really actually friends, like, ever. Should not be doing that. Thank you. Alright, I need 2 more, and there's 2 right over here. So, keep having to check where I am because it's not like back-to-back enemies. So I'm like, oh gosh, where am I in my combo? I'm trying to do like 1% better. You know, it's level 50 and all that. Alright, 21,000 experience for that one. And, oh, let's say, don't tell me it's above us. Alright, it's not. Right here. Let's us wait and then re-up Dragon's timer. No. Pepper bomb. I guess that's why it was like sitting there for a little bit. It was like expecting me to use it at that very moment, but I was kinda helping out Dragon. Good job, girl. Okay, let us resume our loop around, I guess, because we're already this far, and head back to St. Cornache. Oh, hey, Hippogriff. But I actually forgot about the trial guild leave. Luckily, I'm like, oh yeah, guild leave. It was over there on the side. So, we need to pacify our winter next, but we have a ragged Hippogriff here. Weaken it and then use Soothe. I can do that. Soothe. Oh. Soothe. Oh, in a frenzy. I did it too early. So I just auto this down low enough. Okay, that's 1 soothed. Dragona! Get over here, girl. What? Oh my gosh, this one does not want to cooperate with me. Well, apparently you can farm Gigantoad. Dragona! What do you mean failed? Ah! Oh, there's a treasure coffer here. Pop it open real quick. Soothe. Thank you. Gosh, that was a little awkward. And uncooperative. Dragon is just not being any help right now. Soothe. Perfect, taking care of this. And she's just like, I'm just gonna hit these enemies that are not, or that are invincible. Okay, one more. Dragona! Oh my goodness, she's like, I'm just gonna run away, run around all over the place, and well, at least that was a convenient one to do last because of the whole you can teleport back to St. Cornache for free, yay! Okay, let's turn in the leave. At least we got a somewhat bonus because, you know, we aren't like horrendously over level 49, which is what I had ended up setting it to. Your reputation precedes you, Arya. Still a Gigas, I hear. The rest should keep their distance from now. The Gigas were part of the tribe from Abalathia's spine, uprooted by the calamity. We seek knowledge under the ground. They seek a new home upon that ground. The afraid cannot be avoided. Holier than thou. It would seem our trouble with the Gigas outlives the troublemakers themselves. The creatures stole some research documents of all things. We may have underestimated them. Why would they steal such a thing? What hidden aspects do they have? We must know more of their ways. Since observation is out of the question, we must collect artifacts. Thalyak's razor dictates that we go straight to the source, Gigas. Your task is to slay 4 of them and collect anything of interest upon their persons. Alright, just 4 in general. I can do that, because there's a lot around. Thank you, Arya. Even a vexing leather serves the noble purpose of keeping the sons moored to their lives. You see, I have known other digs where we lost all sense of the world beyond the day's grid. The sons of St. Cornache claim their genesis is Charlatan, that shining city of learning. We are all races and clans, united by our passion for truth about the ancient Allegan civilization. The anthropogeographer Ramthros is the leader of this endeavor. If you have a mind to stay a while, it might behoove you to speak with him sooner rather than later. I already have. Dropping out. Arya, how fortunate to have you here. One of the researchers estimating the lakeside has tumbled down a hole. He remains there still and has wounds that will need tending, but his team traveled quite light. They lack the necessary supplies for his rescue. Will you take this length of rope to the lakeside for the rescue? After that, you must hasten to Rodnet's Toll and tell Kakamehi to dispatch medicines thither. We are already much in your debt, Arya, if not in guild, then in spirit. But may I impose upon you one last time? Is it actually a last time, though? Our protector returns. Thank you for performing your duties with such speed. We'll be able to plan a survey this very afternoon. These ruins of ancient Alec represent either entire branches of lost knowledge. It was the Allegans who built the Crystal Tower, or so the best theories say. If that is the case, could these ruins not be the remains of a village, nay, a town for workers and their families? Does it hold the record of their lives spent erecting the shining edifice that beguiles us today? All research on the tower is at a standstill. They are stymied by its perfection. But here, we may learn something here. At least, that is what we hope. Oh, he did not have any request for me. So, let's go to the one in the middle of nowhere. And we have a boss fight here. Yeah, sure. Why not? You are more than 5 levels above, so we're sinking you to 50? I guess because 50 won't be so too high. Alright. May as well, like I've been saying, I do need seals, and fates are one of the best or better ways to get them. Just ignoring them because of the experience, but now that I think now that the curve is kind of shooting up a little bit, I can start getting a little bit more experience here. Or, you know, start doing some more fates. But, let us return to the matter at hand. You would think that would account for killing a Gigas, by the way. Like, seriously. Arya, did you retrieve it? Have you the fragment? Yep. Right here. My purchased specimen. There is much to learn, but see you this earth-shaking discovery of mine. The fragment is made of no material known to Eorzea, save for that which has been unearthed in those Allegan ruins. What if Dalamed was a thing man-made, created by the sons and daughters of Alec, then cast into the sky? This is a powerful piece of evidence I hold again in my hand. First the Crystal Tower, now Dalamed. A civilization could exist capable of such creations makes my calculations shiver and all jadedness shrivel. Ah, it is a good time to be alive, Arya. Thank you for all you have done. Alright, and does not have any requests, so let us get to killing more Gigas. Because, you know, that's what we do. We need to make our way to that researcher, so let us make our way over there. Oh, right. Eye level sinks. So my Fist of Fire went away again. I really wish they would fix it so that as long as you are still of a battle level to have that stance on, that it'll stay on. This is, like, really, like, even worse for tanks, honestly, because so many times you'll go in and be like, ah, tank is forgetting tank stance again. And it's like, oh my gosh, seriously, just as long as we're in a battle level to have it on, let's keep it on, SC. That's my hope that one day they'll make that adjustment for us. Because, like, for Monk, you often, like, for right now, I have to keep having to reapply Fist of Fire. Tanks keep having to put on their tank stance. There's a healer that has to worry about it. And, like, I mean, when, say, a summoner goes in, their summon stays out. As long as, like, they can have it out in that particular level. So, yeah. It's awkward, to say the least. At any rate. Hello, think that's why you're here. You fell right down this hole. Thinks he broke a leg. We have to get him out before he passes out again. The pain seems to be bad. Have you any rope? Yep. Good and stout. Right, I can fish him out by myself here, but once he's out, he'll need some true physicking. Go on to Revenant's Toll and tell them to send potions. Buckets of them. Alright, so we need to head back to Swint Quinash. Because we do have to report back to Wandering Breeze. So just a quick little jaunt back over. And you will be able to maybe head back to Ulta? Maybe? I know what he wants from me next. Your turn. I see you have not been idled yet. Find anything to note? Yep. What's this? Pieces of crystal? I don't understand why you would... Oh. They're all carved to some degree. Interesting. They each have a certain statuesque quality to them. This one in particular is recognizable. It is crude, but its likeness is of the Crystal Tower. I cannot see a Gigas taking the time to shape such a thing solely for amusement. Aha! Ah, I had almost forgotten. But there was a report 2 moons ago from another party molested by Gigas. They too encountered such a crystal, and from their studies of it, they made out 2 words. Holy place. The Gigas may venerate the Crystal Tower. This may explain their migration following the calamity as well. Arya, will you observe the Gigas from a place well hid after placing this likeness in plain sight? We naturalists lack the necessary training to risk such an observation, but I have every confidence you will remain undetected. Sure. Alright, I was gonna say, don't tell me to go all the way back down there. No, I just have to go back down here. Only this far back down, not all the way back down, right? Oh, looks like we have a battle we're gonna have to do here. So, let's go ahead and place it. These beautiful are rather baleful! So we have to fight Kronos real quick. Let's go ahead, take him out. He tries to throw some bone powder at me. What a jerk. Alright. Seems we got a document, so let us return it. And see if he has another quest for us. Hopefully. Hopefully the answer is no. It's my hope at any rate. You observed them. What they would not give to have been there. What manner of things did you see? Well, you see, I placed it and then I got attacked. This is from the documents reported lost to the Gigas. We had thought it had been carried off pell-mell. Say one who looked like the chief among them had it? He tore a sketch of the Crystal Tower from the records and kept it as a precious thing. Must conclude that the tower is indeed holy to them. Gigas have been known to lead other giant kind, for they have the cleverness for it. They can lead, they can create an army. They can worship, they can start a crusade, or so history tells us. These are matters we must be mindful of. Thank you, Arya, for risking much for this knowledge. Alright, let's head over to Ul'dah, because I don't want to head back to Revenant's Toll, go to Ul'dah, then back to Revenant's Toll. Oh, I had to remember where I was going in the Goldsmith's Guild. I'm like, oh. Well, there, come to collect the Mammoth Heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I have taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinaud's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his servant would be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphinaud has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. Goldsmith's Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here is the Mammoth Heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Thanks, Alphinaud. Thanks. You helped us out. And not making us broke. I guess. Something like that. What? Alright, so before we go to our workspace. Long time to see, Arya. They keeping you busy at some kind of fine. Ah, an accident, eh? None of physics, sure. I'll get what's needed to the sons. Feel like you ran all the way. Go, son, those souls. You've earned a rest. Hooray! So before I head in, I'm gonna go ahead and head up. And return to Goal Game. Well, it to be Magitek or marzipan? Did you find anything good? Well, lassie, all girly and sermon, huh? Now we'll fetch something high, wide, and handsome from a trader. What? They can change the tide of war? Your problem, lass, is that you think too much. These are worth a good bit of gil. The only tide you should worry about is a tide of ale you can summon with your share of it. But you're right about something. I should learn more about these lois, so I don't have to go to the sun's hat in hand. Here, that's your share. Remember what I said about ale? If I find more of those Cermet pieces, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to pay back Wandering Breeze what I owe in a couple of moons. That's it. 1,700 gil. Cheapskate! Hey! What the heck? Not fair. You cheated. Cheated, I say! Oh. Want to go in? Hardly anything. Try not to be seen. Hello! Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much! But this is magnificent! It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge? Courtesy of Alpino? Coming from influential families certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the house unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitek Armor, engage! Or not. She needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces, are you? Would you care to do the honors? Won't that draw attention, though? Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder, as far as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Yay! We're in a Magitek! So, we need to climb our favorite set of crystals. Oh my gosh. I can't jump very far. Ah. No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Well, I mean, he did say jump back down, so I jumped back down. We're just following instructions. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back, Arya. Okay. What if I make a friend? So yeah, you can simply just press this button here to dismount, but as I said, you would have to start again. So, let's not do that. I'm good with not doing that. The horse will remain stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for a servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and the metal loss is to explain why. Mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the other armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitek cores serve only to conduct impulses, Mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team, in which case we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Welcome! Click. Oh, solo instance. Level 50. That does it, Phil? I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway, Bob as a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times, and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitek core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not seem to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wager there are no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps to cheer our heads off? Imperials! They've come for the armor! Damn it! They have us cornered. There's the Reaper! Take him by the trailer, Garland, and is that the icon slayer? Oh, bullocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will. We've located the Stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Holy hell, Zarya. Protect the armor at all costs. Once maybe it all loads. Oh, that one has decided to make friends with our friend. Do you mind? Do you mind? Keep them away from Magic! They're on their own. We can take them. No problem. No problem, Magi. You're safe. Yay! Aw. Chief, look, she moved. Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades. There, the finishing touch. Aha. Infiltration time, yay! Oh, I guess because it's outside, too. The servo mechanism is now fully functioning. All it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth hard aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I'd rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let's see to our final preparations. Thanks to Bacon and Wedge, the Reaper's as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Escape from Castrum Sentry. We're doing it this part. Dang it. I don't know how far we are because I had to make a few AFKs, and a few breaks, so it's just always hard to say. How good your preparations are, yeah? We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Clement, you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. It is the least I can do for the fine men and women that are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best, and it occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing, she was. Gentle as a lamb, though tough as nails. We were poor folk living a simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. Then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in the camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allowing themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's all it. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes. Actually been here a lot longer. And you've already done more, and I'm managing 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Galmont. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? Any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire. Don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. Something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, with everything you've got planned. And you are sure that will satisfy you. If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you only say the word. We'll be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. Aye, there's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Rocker give you strength. Bye. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius' ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. If you say so. Where's the exit? There it is. It's so empty in here now. So I believe we do need to head back down to Castrum Sentry. Hello, Mud Peppy. I'm here to speak with Sid. Pardon me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial Black and Crimson. Definitely your colors. Now's not the time for jests. Right, helmet. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as a patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via link pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Which will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. I hardly need tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, unless you wonder, Ida and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover a retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you, something along the lines of "Don't do anything reckless," if memory serves. Wise words. Nah. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You best be off. Good luck, Arya. May the 12 keep you.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse? And though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Alright, we are in. Let's actually put our helmet on. There we go. Greetings. I best get back to my duties. The supplies aren't going to move themselves, and neither are the prisoners, come to that. Oh, we cannot summon a minion or a mount, so we are on foot. Oh, we need to perform an Imperial salute. My bad. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. Oh no. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. Don't believe me? Have a look in the storage tower when next you pass that way. Thanks. Will do. Alright, the maintenance crew for most of the ends, are you? I don't know what they teach you over there, but being an engineer does not exempt you from saluting your superiors. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Ostens, are you? Welcome to Castrum Sentry Engineer. What, prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorze's defeated heroes. Now, show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported. Might have to report me anyway. Sorry. Hey, Biggs. You, trying to get us in? Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there and Oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of them prisoners, alright. Dare say you know the one, the Svelte blonde? Goodness, no. It's a love fell in lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable, it hurts. I want to sweep her up in my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Maybe we can go greet the Centurion. Hello. What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? At the Tribunus's behest, you say? That is highly irregular, but would not do to make the lady wroth. Take my identification key. See that it's returned when your errand is concluded. Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for just being like, oh, yeah, sure. Here's the key. No problem. No. Security's tight, just as we expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. You mean like this one? Give me some credit here, Biggs. We appear to have a solo instance up here. Are we able to... What happens if we... say hit that key? And that key. Oh, oops. Are we in our regular gear? Alright, escape from Castrum Sentry. Level 50. Gonna see that a lot now, actually, until we're finished with Realm Reborn, really. No! Manfilia and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. I am the one you want. Leave the others be. If you are my friend, I swear you shall take my own life. You shall answer to your mistress. Taru, we must do something. We risk letting the entire Castrum know we're here. Yeah, I think I'm already doing that. You're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the 3rd Squadron. What is it? A Reaper? Seized when? And this came to the light only now? The culprits will have left the trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. Want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. Found it! What the? Strike my last! Eliminate the intruders! Well, you see, I think I already gave away our cover by going to regular armor, but I remember this one actually being somewhat difficult back in the day. Oh, hey, we have 3 enemies. Do you know what that means? Let me do this. Unbind Papalymo and Oriange. Combine this area together, we may yet win free, except there's one problem. I'm kinda under attack right now. So, let me deal with the enemies first. Okay. Okay. I'm glad we're agreed. I guess that's all I had to do was defeat them? Oh, how convenient. They're free. Easy enough. Arya, I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I sure think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. No? To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them! Fail, and I shall have your head. And what have we here? The tribunal's herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Arima, Anita. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Cursed scions, how did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum's walls, which led us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Your soul is just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called a phantom train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in the midst of freight like the vermin you are. Shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Olivia Sands Junius. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You kill our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you to your guard. More intruders! Protect the Tribunus! Confound it, eat it with me. After them! Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. No, 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 no! There they are. Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tatar. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. Someone has a crush. No, Reg, don't do it! Oh no, Arya, hold them off. I'll look after Menphilly and Tataru. Alright. Oh, invincible, huh? All units to emergency stations. Do not let the prisoners escape. For now, I can't really deal with the big guy. Its real creation is shield about energy is not its own. But the regenerated shield must be nearby. Find it, Arya. Alright. Eye for an eye. Oh, that's a skill that's no longer in the game. Actually don't remember this instance. Now we're like in the proper instance, okay? So it's just that little bit of a fight. You know. Hi, I'm back. Don't mind me. Just trying to find device. Just somewhere. Right? Oh, 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 oh. Hello. Get rid of that. If you don't mind. Alright, Magitek field deactivated. Also a good time to put on a Fist of Fire, I suppose. Hey, leave some for me. Also use hacks of a targetable with spells summon. Nope. Another one. There's no end to them. Deliver in vain. Till the beast is divested of its shield, our blows shall not find their mark. Oh, conveniently. Deal with the generator. And then, let's find our way back. So yeah, Eye for an Eye is no longer in the game. You can no longer have targetable summons like so. Look at all these hacks. So many. And yeah, I suppose they had to kind of keep them in to actually make this doable, but you know. Now that one's invincible still. I guess I need to head back here maybe? Yep. There it is. I remember what this was a pain in the butt. Also takes forever. Gosh dang it. You two okay over here? Oh, the Colossus! Knock it away! Bring forth the Colossus! Oh my gosh. We got invincible. No, no, not invincible. What in the hell's a new design? Healthcare. Yeah, mental, yeah. So, it's the first time dealing with Colossus, and we're the unknown foe. Yeah. So it's a Colossus, is it? More like a colossal waste of iron. Oh, that took less time to remember. Probably because I was able to find all the remaining generators faster. Yeah, I remember originally having a really hard time with that particular instance. I mean, it was a long time ago, so... But still...
Take the leader, kill the rest. What the?
The Astola! Say, forgive us our delay.
Popolimo, Minfilia.
Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitek Armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One,
2,
3.
4.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power, the power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the 7 hells? Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagons used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him. Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
sacred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No. No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque.
But the battle is far from over.
Is it ready?
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall
I'm
ever
sorry
be
to
hope
press,
of
but
victory.
We need it urgently. How soon can it be
The
delivered?
people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope.
I am in your debt,
Let
my
us
friend.
provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. No. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay this last Fern the order to sail. That is all. Maelstrom sounds ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I only need give word the royal. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silence to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims Etheria for his god. 'Tis bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We'll proceed without its cooperation. We are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon the course of action, not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Van Baelsar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one, for if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let's pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Oh, I appear to be an old eye. So, I think we will find out what happens next after this as we watch the fireworks in the distance once more. So, in the next part, we will progress onwards and hopefully make it to the Alliance in time before they make their decisions and be like, hey, yeah, the Silents are still here. Hi, we're here. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep making content like this. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out.